This video is to help SOIT leaders and admin people in schools to set up their issue tracker, especially for notifications and assigning tasks to different people on staff. Issue tracker is found under the organisation menu, and you click on issue tracker. Now, depending on the permissions that have been set up, some people will have the permission of issue tracker administration. And if you have that, you can see this tab here. What this tab does is allows you to configure certain functionality and access depending on what a person's role is in the school. Firstly, we can determine through here the different categories and who will be, if you like, responsible for that category. So it's interesting to note here that within a school, ICT things can be separated to people like an ISO or the admin coordinator, something like that. Whereas work health safety issues, you can differentiate and you can say, well, I want these things going to an assistant principal, to the business manager, or to the maintenance person, okay? So by clicking on the pencil, we can pick and choose who essentially is going to be a manager of this area, okay? Looking at the other fields that we have here, so your fields, just like in Chronicle, we can determine different fields that are set within a template. We can modify those fields and customize them to the particular needs of the school. Looking at the templates, this is important because within each template, we can then determine the various settings, such as who can see it, but in most cases, you'd leave the staff visibility at everybody. But really importantly over here is to say who will receive different levels and types of notifications for these. So previously, when we said who was going to be a manager of each category, I can determine by clicking on here whether the person receives an email and a dashboard notification, or they don't receive anything at all. The creator is the person who has made the entry. Do I want them to be given any sort of notification in here? And the assignee, who can be determined here, what type of information that this person will receive. Will they get a dashboard notification, an email, or will they receive both? Now, I can add assignees here depending on a person's role in the school. So a typical assignee in here would be somebody like a maintenance person, because they might be the one who actually has to address that issue. So schools need to think, who do they want to be notified? Who do they want to assign the different tasks? And they can do that within the back of the template here. And what method? We would recommend that you receive both a notification and an email. That way, sure that important message gets out once an entry has been allocated. Once you've said that, you simply save, and that will determine, if you like, the notification chain, communication chain that's built in to each particular template. And each template can be set up differently depending on the needs in the school.